Hi, my name is Robert Schmidt. I'm an engineer and paramedic for the Mesa Fire Department. I'm a member of the Colorado River Fire Training Team. So today we're going over some unified training with the local fire districts. We tried to pick something fun to kind of break the ice with, so expectations, something everybody enjoys.
Is this the first training that you guys started doing?
Yeah,
okay.
This is the first one. So, about a month ago, the department heads kind of got together, and we're kind of doing the same training over 3 different departments. And with today's economic climate and stuff like that, we're trying to figure out, okay, where can we save money here and still be just as effective. So yeah, we got all 3 departments together, decided to pick something that everybody is, has a degree of passion about. Education's always a fun deal for us, so we got everybody out, and over the last 3 or 4 days we've been cycling all the stations through and covering each other and getting out and cuts of cars. And
how often do you guys work together as a team, like with multiple departments? So it's all the time.
Outside of Bullhead Fire, my department and Mohave Valley, we have very rarely we can't get a second alarm with just our own apparatus, so we have to rely on each other a lot. Bullhead calls us in quite a bit for EMS. We call in Bullhead quite a bit for fire. We all work tandemly together. Most of us, at some point or another, have worked together between organizations, and we all know each other. We all get along great. So, this was kind of a no-brainer, and kind of the next step in getting everything on the same level. So, great opportunity for us. Everybody so far has been real receptive to it and has had a lot of fun with it. So, hopefully, this is the first of many unified training opportunities that we do. And as the Colorado River training team, all of us from all the departments are getting together and just trying to figure out, where our training shortfalls are and how we can incorporate everybody in and just look towards that common goal, which obviously is keeping the taxpayer as safe as possible.
Right. So, what's been the most recent change in training or a new way of doing something that you guys are kind of learning on together?
There's new ways daily, especially with extrication. I mean, look at the popularity of electric and hybrid vehicles over the last few years, and we're not seeing the old, 72 Lincoln Continental that is built like a battleship. A lot of these cars, they're designed to crumple, which poses a lot more problems for us, because now we got to be a little bit more innovative on how uncrumple it and get the occupants out as safe as possible, as quick as possible. Because we have that golden hour for trauma.
Right.
So,
the irony too is you guys are switching from hydraulic to electric on your actual life-saving jaws.
Yeah, and that just goes to show you how great battery technology has gotten over the years. 18 years ago, when I got started in the fire service, the biggest thing was, can we take 2 hydraulic cables and integrate it into one? Now it's getting away from hydraulic lines altogether and incorporating battery technology.
And being wireless, it must be a little bit easier to maneuver and get in and out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot less tripping hazards.
Yeah.
Less possibility of cutting lines.
Right.
And that has happened.
Mm-hmm.
But it frees us up to be a lot more fluid with our movements, a lot more energy efficient, and not necessarily moving how the tool dictates. And it's allowed us to get a little bit more artistic with our approach on it as well, right? Because these things are like a canvas, that one way isn't going to work for the next one, even if it's the same type of collisions.
Yeah.
So we got to be thinking on the fly.
Which is kind of the nice thing with this unified training, is you're hearing so many different perspectives, so many different people have such experiences and life experiences doing this, that they're bringing all this to the table and picking from the best parts and sharing that. A member of our department isn't going to have the same experience as a member of a neighboring department. So to get that all that knowledge and all that information in one central location, and to pass that on to
you know, everybody. I mean, that's the fire service in a nutshell.
Yeah.
You know, it is. We still do a lot of training and a lot of storytelling at the kitchen table, and that pays off.
Yeah.
We have incidents like this. So, yeah, all in all, it works out great.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Hey, no problem, man.